Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Gillespie. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Williams against Green. Uncovered. Dort grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Three-pointer off the mark. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. For 3, Booker, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and the shot goes down.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Booker can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-3 run. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside, Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker, good. Booker's got 5 now.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Dort, the pass to SGA. Williams on the wing. Dort outside, pass to SGA. There's the 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He brought up the difficulties that come along with starting Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. he's good on the second. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
An open look for Booker. And the Suns miss again. Thunder leading by 7. Holmgren finds Williams. Back to Holmgren. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Suns. Driving in. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Suns trail by 9. Booker, the pass to Williams. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Williams has got his second basket.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They're leading by 8. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Down low. And that one's good. Holmgren. 6 points for him.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And Wallace, here we go. From deep, SGA. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And it's Green missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Back to Williams. Over Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Williams passes to SGA. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Goodwin. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Thunder leading by 18. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Highsmith following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Joe. Now here's Wallace. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the triple. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Highsmith. Here's Goodwin. The 3-ball. And at the buzzer, counted.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defend multiple positions.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Joe. After Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Shoots over Allen, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Iguodaro. Still without a bucket. Puts it up. Allen can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 12. Here's Joe. And he lays it up and in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Mitchell with the ball. Here's Wallace. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Booker no good. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Brooks outside. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody's quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Booker, the pass to Williams, and stolen by Holmgren. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Gillespie. No points so far. Pass to Brooks. Williams with the screen. Fires the 3. Dylan Brooks, that one's good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Now here's Booker. He's closely guarded. Again, Phoenix, good for 2. Now SGA. He's got 15. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mark Williams. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Wallace, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And here's Green from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein a screen. Here's SGA. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Booker for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:51 left in the first half. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
And here's Green from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 19. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from 3-point land. SGA's got 22.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Gillespie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3, Booker. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williams. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Brooks. To win the drought. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Screen by Holmgren. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Mitchell's checked in for Jalen Williams. Knocks it loose. Here we go. Here's Green. Oh, wow.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Now here's Mitchell. Dort finds SGA. Beyond the arc. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, it's great awareness on his part.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Phoenix Suns.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses. Can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's SGA. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Gillespie. Yet to see a basket. No problems knocking that one down.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
To the inside, Hartenstein, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Good on the second one. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Now here's Holmgren over Brooks. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Booker, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys?
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Thunder leading by 21. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's Phoenix now. Brooks, the pass to Booker. The 3. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside, Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker surveying the floor. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 20 points.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Dort, the pass to Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Green. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets it go from 11. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Booker for 3. Here's Williams. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Hartenstein with a screen on Green. Holmgren outside. Back to Hartenstein. Williams grabs the board. And Phoenix shooting just 36% in the third. They get the rebound. Brooks. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. SGA's got 29 points.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Booker for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's SGA. And he gets the bucket. 31 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Booker can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Dort, the pass to SGA. Green against Williams. Holmgren outside. Williams a screen on Brooks. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Green with the defensive effort. Well, Phoenix is shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Booker for three. Booker missing again.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Dort for three. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Dort's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. Allen, he's checked in for Green. And Goodwin is subbed in for Gillespie. Now here's Wallace. He's got 6. From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Booker with a screen on Wiggins. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Williams passes to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Phoenix shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Booker for 3, and the rebound goes to the Thunder.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren right side. Drew on the 14-footer.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's Booker. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Holmgren, left side. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Here's Joe. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix to the middle. Iguodaro, no good. Wallace, left side. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Joe. And the layup is good off the glass.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Now here's Booker. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Holmgren. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Iguodaro. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mitchell with the ball. Inside with the hook shot. Here's Williams. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
For Phoenix, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Allen. O'Neal on the wing. And stolen by Williams. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Booker. Can't get it to fall. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. O'Neal passes to Allen. Stolen by Mitchell. 3-on-3. Here's Holmgren. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Goodwin. Screen by O'Neal to get back on track. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And here's Mitchell. It's Holmgren, high post. The 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Joe, the pass to Williams. Outside for Mitchell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Gets an open look and hits it. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
The Suns have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. They set the pick. For 3, Allen. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Iguodaro. Pass to Allen. With some arc. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal misses. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using it.
Here's Goodwin. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter here. Allen. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. And there's the drive. laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Booker, the pass to Goodwin. Back to Booker. Goes up at the elbow. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Iguodaro. Outside Booker. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Oklahoma City has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Holmgren outside. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. Here's Iguodaro. Williams defending. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. The 3 is up. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Now Booker. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.